Hello again, I'm Nick Andrew, as you probably know. I'm the guitarist in Zippertongue and many other bands, and I've been getting a lot of emails about what guitar I use and a little insight as to why I use what I use. I'm not going to go into finer details because I want to keep this brief, but basically one of my main guitars is it's called the MJS Custom, and it was designed by me and a guy called Godefroy Maruejouls, and you're not allowed to buy a guitar from him until you can pronounce his name. He had many sleepless nights in the design of this, because I wanted very specific things. It's let's see if I get this right. It's made of wood, and it's bird's eye maple neck. The plectrum didn't come with it. It's bird's eye maple neck, bird's eye maple top, it's bird's eye maple on the back, and you can probably see over the top, you can't see any fret markers, and then all of a sudden, whoa, lights! There we go. So that's done with this little pull switch here. So you can see lights, no lights, lights. That keeps me amused for hours. The pickups, the body is a mahogany body with a flame maple top, beautiful flame maple top. Look at that, absolutely lovely. Gold hardware made by Goldfinger, and the bridge is the gold part is a Wilkinson bridge. The black parts are RMC pickup saddles. Now they've got the piezo built in, so I get an acoustic sound, which is that knob there. I can blend in my acoustic, so I've got an electric acoustic, and I've also got MIDI built in with these sounds. Unfortunately, it's MIDI that only uses the Roland 13-pin cable, and I don't use Roland anymore. For lots of reasons, but if you find me in a pub on a cold dark night, I'll tell you why I don't use Roland anymore and why I use Fishman. So I've also got the Fishman pickup ready to go on there, which I have to admit is a nightmare. As you can see, or hope you can see, I've had to cut away part of the pickup guard to get the Fishman pickup in there. So what to do, as a wee tip, if you buy, these are expensive metal what are these called? Pickup holder things. As you can see, I'm not very technical. If you buy a cheap plastic one, just cut the end off, then you can get that bit in very easily. Okay, the pickups are Alumitone Deathbuckers, which are, I find them to be just really nice. They're completely transparent. There's no mid boost or anything from them. The guitar sounds pretty much the same through any amp, which is great because it means I can dial in a setting and find the settings much easier. It's chambered, so it's mega light. Not only is it chambered, it's also got all this is just a mad kind of spaghetti junction of circuitry in there. The electrics in this guitar, I think, took months to actually get our head round. The little switches on here, these are for the Roland pickup. So that was the volume control for the Roland, and that was the sound selector, the patch selector. I used to use the GR33, but Roland, in their wisdom, discontinued it. So there you go. Don't get me started on Roland. This is a pickup selector which selects the pickups, and I think this one's normal. Most of my guitars are abnormal, but I think this one is the back on full, bridge on full, half the bridge, and the front on full. That's them both on half. That's that one on half, and then that's that one on full, I do believe. It's got a special tone control that's made of, I don't know, a panda's tears or something like that. ask Godefroy once you can pronounce his name and he'll tell you. It's a different one from normal, I know that. And then the volume control is a military grade volume control, which while we are all standing there covered in ash in a nuclear war, that will still be good as new. So swings and roundabouts. The heel of it is a special design by Godefroy, and again ask him about it, but it's immensely comfortable to play, and as I play a lot of really high up stuff, it's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. It's totally flat neck, so there's absolutely no radius on it whatsoever, and that was more of an experiment, and I'm still not sure if I like it. I might like a bit of a contour around it, but I've gotten so used to it now that yeah, guitar almost plays itself. Just a real shame about the guy that uses it. It's got what are these, Sperzel locking tuners on the back, which are brilliant. The nut right there is made from the teeth of anybody who complains about Godefroy's guitars, and the hairband is there purely and simply to do all the tap-in stuff and to get all the slappy stuff, and also you can get harmonics as well. So you can, if you listen to there's a song called The Dance of the Three Famous Belgians on the Curfew album, above all, hold the front page, and if you listen to that you'll hear me playing with a hairband and creating all kinds of silly noises and stuff like that, and there's a whole different story attached to that track. So yeah, get me drunk in a pub sometime and I'll tell you. Cool. So thank you very much. That's my MJS custom.